Hi, so I haven't made a video in a long time. I understand that. I didn't know if I was ever gonna make a video again. But then I decided, I am alone all the time. Why not just talk into this camera and then have my camera play it on a computer so someone else can watch it, and then it's like we're hanging out. It's kind of a joke. So I will be making videos. I'll try and get on a schedule. So hopefully someone out there is like, yes, my favorite YouTuber. My favorite YouTuber. The guy that made a video in 2017 about going to SAIC. If you're out there and you're thinking that, I know I'm a lot of your guys' favorite YouTuber. Quickly though, before we go in, and I'll try and be as fast as I can, but I used to worry so much about making my videos short, but now that I realize no one's gonna watch them, it's kind of fun. I can just do whatever the fuck I want. I could have done what I wanted earlier, but I was like, oh, well, I gotta make it short or else people aren't gonna watch it. But now I realize no one's gonna watch it. I can make it as long as I want. So in case you're wondering where I've been, what I've been up to, what I've been doing, I transferred schools to go to DePaul for pre-med. I transferred from art school. I was doing photography. I still do photography. I'm just not paying tuition to do that. My girlfriend here moved to New York. I moved out of my apartment with my wonderful roommates, and then I lived alone. And then I moved apartments again just a week ago. Got a job, quit the job, quit nicotine. Oh yeah, that's just a quick update. So you're here for what the video's about, not for me. You're here to hear my divisive argument about why I pee sitting down and why you should too. Now, I'm making the assumption that the majority of my overwhelmingly large audience is female. I don't know why I get that feeling. Anyone that's ever DM'd me and been like, hey, saw your vid, it's never been like a bro, you know? Or a boy, as they're also called. So this video might not resonate with you, but I'm still going to make this argument because it's an important one to make, and it's not one that's being made. So how do we parse this out? My guess is the main question that anyone would come to this video wondering is, why does he pee sitting down? So here's my answer. It's not all the time. But if I'm in my own house and I'm just relaxing, not like about to run out the door, but you know, just chilling, just hanging out, you know, maybe eating some dinner, watching a little bit of YouTube, and I have to pee, I will go and pee sitting down. The reason why, if you're a boy, now it took me a little while to realize this. I haven't always peed sitting down. I'd say I started peeing sitting down within the last 2 years. Here's a fun experiment to run. It'll kind of help explain why I pee sitting down. If you're a boy, go to the bathroom, or a girl, you can try this. Might not work as well, but go to the bathroom, maybe invite a friend so they can observe the experiment, make sure you're doing it right. Take off all your clothes, get completely naked, and then stand at your toilet and piss, right? And don't piss in the water. Okay, you can piss in the water if you want. Piss like on the side of it, like not like in the bowl, just, you know, on the side, you know, whatever. Just piss. Piss in the bowl, right? You're gonna feel, this is the fun part of the experiment, you're gonna feel splashing, right? You're completely naked, you're gonna feel small splashing, but splashing coming back, pretty much bouncing right back from your penis to the bowl, back to your general penis area, like the thighs, I'm talking, you know, you're gonna feel the piss that you went to the bathroom to get rid of coming back onto you. That sucks. What am I doing? There's ways to piss standing up that where it doesn't splash back as violently, right? But if you really have to pee and you have a lot of pee, it's gonna come out pretty hard. From my experience, you know, and it will come back on you. Now, you're wondering to yourself, that's fucking disgusting. Hopefully you're saying that to yourself. You're getting piss all over you, and then you're just going about your day. It's fucking insane. Imagine you're a human. Imagine you're a human and you're with your friend, and your friend goes piss, and then your friend comes back from the bathroom and says, "Hey, a bunch of piss splashed back on me, it's all over me now. Like, wanna go out to eat?" Like, that's gross, you know? Like, and the gross thing is, this is what's happening. This isn't a hypothetical. This is what's going on in your country. So that's why I piss sitting down. Now, you're wondering, why doesn't everyone know this? Like, that's fucking insane. I don't know why everyone doesn't know this. Maybe people don't piss standing up naked all the time. I don't do it all the time, but once I did it and I noticed, and then I was like, that was kind of weird. And then it happened again, and I was like, holy shit, I'm noticing this because I'm naked. But every time I do it standing up, it's just getting on my clothes. That's horrible. Because I don't put on my clothes, and then when I take them off, I put them in the wash. I put on my clothes, and then I wait for them to get dirty, or I wear them a couple times, and I'm like, okay, time to wash it. But that means, all right, so let's say I wear this sweater, right? I wear this sweater for 3 days it wouldn't probably get on my sweater. I don't know, I'm wearing my pants, right? I'm wearing my pants for 3 days, not back to back, obviously. I wear my pants 3 days in 1 week, right? That means that 3 days worth of piss is probably somewhere on my pants. Unless you're taking your pants all the way, you put them down around your ankles when you're pissing, right? Fucked up. So I said, well, I'll just pee sitting down. I like peeing sitting down. Okay, so now we'll go into part 2 of what I have to say, of my argument for why everyone should pee sitting down. I understand some criticisms of this argument because I think I've seen it before, like somewhere. It's not like I've researched this and I'm like, whoa, why isn't everyone peeing sitting down? It's like, this is just something I've seen where like someone will say like, oh yeah, I like to pee sitting, and it's like a dude, and then like another dude's like, ugh, isn't that emasculating? What, you don't have a penis? You have a pussy? Gross. Sit your ass down on the toilet? Gross. Yuck. So, I've heard that. I personally don't understand where that's coming from, but I'm not gonna leave that point untouched. What I think it comes from is why men are just our biology, our biological makeup better than women. Hang on with me here, it sounds kind of crazy. Have you ever been to an airport? I thought so. So you're at the airport, right? Your flight's about to board, but you realize, oh fuck, I have to piss, and I don't want to piss on the plane. Oh, gross, because that's what I think. And everyone probably thinks how I think. So you're like, well, I can run to the bathroom. I see it from my terminal. I'll run to the bathroom, I'll piss really quick, and I'll run right back. You run to the bathroom. You have a penis, you run it, you piss, you're back. You run to the bathroom, you're a woman. There's a fucking line, like, there's a line coming out of the bathroom like Maroon 5 is having a meet and greet in it. You know, like, that's why men are just intrinsically better than women. It's a joke! It's a joke! I was joking! No, it's a joke! It's a joke! Hopefully, you can tell I'm joking. But that is the thing. There are longer lines for women's bathrooms. Now, I've talked to my girlfriend about this. She said it's because, you know, she finishes peeing and then she's like, well, might as well check TikTok, which is horrible and disrespectful to everyone waiting outside who's going to get a UTI. I don't know why that happens. I'm not a woman, don't know why it happens. But that's a thing, right? So I think, what point was I even trying to make? Maybe that's why dudes are like, oh yeah, it's emasculating. You have to sit down because that's what girls do. But still, I think this is kind of a weak point to make. A stronger point I would make if I was on the other side of this argument would be, well, Connor, public restrooms are fucking disgusting. You want me to sit my ass down in the public restroom where like there's like the toilet's clogged and there's a ton of shit and piss in it. Which is another thing, which is like, sometimes you go to a public restroom and the toilet's clogged with shit and you can tell that there's like more shit in it, you know? Like it's not all from the same person and you're like, who? Like, who walked in here and was like, oh fuck, it's clogged. At least I don't have to flush. Like this. Anyways, this is where I draw the line. I'm not an extremist of having to sit, you have to sit when you piss. If I'm in a public place, I always use the urinal, right? Because I'm not about to go to the stalls to take a piss. Also the stalls, if you're in a men's room, I understand they should be reserved for people who are either too anxious to use the urinal or shitting. You know, not a big deal. So another pro of stand pissing is you can piss wherever you want outside. I understand that. I do that not often, but I have done that and I will do it again for sure. But I guess my point is, if you have the time to sit down and not cover yourself in your own piss, I think that's probably the smart move. I think that's the most respectful move to other people, but maybe you don't care about respecting other people, then what? I think it's also the most self-respecting thing you can probably do when you're pissing, because every time you have to piss, you don't just pee a little bit, you don't just like, you're like, oh I have to pee, I'll just squirt a little bit out and then go pee. No, like, oh I have to pee, I'm just gonna put some in my hands and sprinkle it onto my clothes. Like, no, you would, if I told you to do that, you would say, ew, gross, never gonna do that. Then why do you do it anyways every time you piss? Got you there. Anyways, that's it for the video. Hopefully that was informational. If you see this and you agree with me and you aren't a bro, otherwise known as boys or men, maybe and you have a boyfriend or you're friends with a boy, maybe show them this video or tell them my information from this video. Also, if you like this video at all, thanks. I probably put some time into it, editing and stuff. Not too much time. Yeah, also if you like the video, maybe subscribe. Also, if you like the video, maybe show it to somebody. That would be cool. And that thought makes me happy. The thought of someone being like, oh, that was funny. I'm gonna show it to my friend. Like, that's cool to me, you know? I'm not trying to get a ton of views. It just, I don't know. Why make something and have no one see it, you know? So, thank you for watching.